Hello everyone, Masman and I'm here with a new video in which me and my father will gonna do a general talk. So let's start.
Do you speak any other languages?
Yeah,
How many languages do you speak?
I can speak three languages: Hindi, Punjabi, and English.
Which language do you speak?
Generally, I speak in Hindi or Punjabi.
How long you have been studying English?
I've been studying English from last 4 to 5 years.
How much do you study English every day?
I just give 15 to 20 minutes to English.
What is the more difficult things about English for you?
The most difficult thing for me to pronounce many long words.
Are you studying American English or British English?
I'm studying British English.
Does listening to song in English help you learn the language? How?
Till now, I have not listened to any English song, so I don't know about that.
Why are you studying English?
I'm studying English that I want to migrate from India to US.
Do you use English at school? If yes, how do you use English at school?
Yeah, I use English in our school to communicate with the teachers.
Do you use the internet to help you with English? If yes, how do you use the internet to help you with the English?
Yeah, internet is the biggest and the primary resource to learn English for me, as I used to find out new words and I also used to learn English from many YouTube channels.
What is the easiest things about English for you?
Easiest thing about English for me was learning tenses.
How do you learn new vocabulary in English?
I learned new vocabulary in English through reading newspapers.
In your opinion, what is the best way to learn English?
The best way to learn English is to listen to the foreign people and read newspaper.
Do other people in your family speak English?
No, nobody, only me.
How do you think English will be helpful for your future?
Yeah, it will be helpful for my future as English is the worldwide known language, whether it is China or any Islamic country, any other country. English is the worldwide used language for communication. So it will gonna help me to communicate with the people if I go to any other country for my future plans.
What could you do to improve your English even more?
To improve my English even more, I think I should read newspaper daily and listen to the BBC News.
Which activity do you find least helpful in English class?
Least helpful is reading books, as they don't have a very advanced English.
Do you think learning English with a native English speaker is a good idea?
Yeah, it is a very good idea because with native speaker, you find very comfortable. You are able to share your views with him. That is.
Are you a student?
Yeah, I'm a student.
Where are you currently studying?
I'm studying in Universal Academy School.
How long you have been studying?
I've been studying in the school from last 4 to 5 years.
Why did you study when you were a student?
Can I repeat the question?
Which classes do you like the most?
Which classes?
Do you
Which
like
class?
the most? Classes.
Classes. Science math class.
Which classes do you like the least?
Least it is science.
Which classes do you think will help you the most in the future?
Maths.
Which classes do you think are not necessary for your future?
Not necessary. It can be Punjabi.
Who is your favorite teacher? Why?
Nobody.
How often do you go to school?
Did
How much homework do you have to do?
I have to do a lot of homework as every teacher gives us homework of every subject.
Which techniques help you with your homework?
Techniques, I think we should learn the concept first, then you will be able to easily do your homework.
How important are computers for your study?
A computer, I don't think so. Computer is important, but internet is most important primary resource for a student to do homework.
What could your teacher do to help you learn more?
To learn more, she should not give the burden of homework on the student.
Is higher education expensive in your country?
Yeah, it is very expensive in the country.
How often do you skip classes?
I don't skip classes.
How do you have to take tests?
We have our monthly test in every month.
Do you have any hobbies?
Yeah, I have hobby of playing cricket and football, kabaddi.
How do you stay fit?
I stay fit by having a good diet meal, and running is the most important
Do
thing.
you play any sports? If so, which sports do you play?
I play numerous many sports like cricket, football, kabaddi.
In your opinion, what are the advantages of team sports?
Team sports help us to keep unity.
In your opinion, what are the advantages of individual sport?
Individual sport like badminton or any other, it helps to conquer many challenges.
How do hobbies help people enjoy life?
Because hobbies that thing which give you pleasure, which give you joy, so that has help to keep people happy.
How much time do you spend doing your hobbies?
Almost 30 minutes.
What type of outdoor activities do you enjoy?
Football, cricket.
How long have you been doing your favorite hobby?
My favorite hobby, it's been 2 days.
How many different type of hobbies can you name?
Different type of hobby like singing, dance, but I don't like dance. I like singing.
Can you name any of the and name any of the hobbies of your friend?
My friends have the similar hobbies like me, and most of them play online games.
How much do you spend on your free time activities?
Free time, I don't get too much free time. It's
Is
only
your
on Sunday.
hobbies expenses expensive? If so, why?
Yeah, it's very expensive, and to play cricket, you need a bat, wickets, ball. So yeah, to have these equipments, we need money.
Have you made any friend through your hobbies?
So playing with him.
What days of the week do you do your hobbies?
Uh, whole the week, daily.
Where do you go to participate in your hobby?
I go to the ground.
Which hobby would you like to take up?
I would like to take up cricket.
Do you think everyone should have a hobby? If so, why?
Yeah, everyone should have a hobby because in the future that hobby converts into a passion, and then you can follow your passion to have a bright future.
How important is money to happiness?
It is not required, money is not required to have happiness.
What is the most challenging part of your study?
The most challenging part was to starting of the secondary education.
What would you like to try another? How many siblings do you have?
One.
Are you married?
No.
Who is your best friend? Tell me about him.
My best friend is Arpit, and he is a very good guy.
How do you make new friends?
I don't know the way of making new friends.
What is a good way to make new friends?
Playing with him.
What type of things do you like to doing with your friend?
Playing outdoor games is the most the activity that I
Tell me about your favorite aunt or uncle. Why are your favorite?
There is no one.
Do you spend more times with your family or your friend?
Both.
How would you describe your best friend?
He is a very good and innocent guy.
What should parents do or not do for their children?
According to my perception, the parents should not pressurize their children to learn English language or any other to do their study, to do extra study.
How
They should not put
important
burden on them.
how important is technology in modern life?
Technology is very essential in modern life, and we are all dependent on technology.
Which technologies gadgets do you have?
I have mobile laptop.
How much time do you spend on the computer?
I don't have a computer.
Do you use social media? If so, how much time do you spend on social media?
Yeah, it's almost 30 minutes on YouTube.
Which technology could you live without?
There's not a single name. I can't live without technology as we are very dependent on them.
Which technology could you not live without?
Not live without. I told you that there are not a single technology.
In your opinion, what is the most important type of technology in our lives?
It is internet.
Are you comfortable using a computer?
Yeah, I'm comfortable.
Do you think we can trust what we are read on the internet?
No, we can't because there are many rumors too, as everyone gives his opinion.
How can we recognize if something is trustworthy on the internet? What
We should cross check all the opinions or the news given on the internet.
what type of device would you like to buy?
I like to buy a computer.
How much money do you spend on technology every year?
I don't have a fixed budget.
Do you spend more time watching TV or surfing the internet?
Both.
What would happen if you lost electricity for a long period of time?
It would be very hard to live without electricity. Electricity is every work is dependent on electricity. I'll not be able to survive without electricity for a long period of time.
Which type of technology do you find the most helpful in your daily life?
Internet. Yeah.